We're celebrating the 10th anniversary of the Race Equality Charter this year. When the Race Equality Charter started, there were about probably 40 institutions that were involved. At the current time, we have 112 institutions that are participating in the Race Equality Charter.
The impact that Athena Swan has had over the last 20 years is, I think, mostly around women's representation in academic roles, and especially on women's representation in senior academic roles and including heads of institutions. Increasing women in professoriate, doubling of women heads of institutions, and I think Athena Swan played a big part of that.
We're 18 years further down the line. Everything about Athena Swan is now much more embedded in the department.
Where we've been able to identify gaps using the Athena Swan framework, we've then been able to put policies in place which address some of those imbalances that we've seen in our data.
There are a number of important differences or impact that the REC has made. It's very much a community coming together, the champions in each of the faculties and professional services areas, and a commitment to ensure that each and everyone has a sense of belonging in the organisation.
So I think just the knowledge that academics are thinking about this topic has an impact in the first instance. We are thinking about attainment gap, we are thinking about student numbers and gender gaps in student numbers. So we had a bit of an impact there.
Heads of department and staff and students more broadly take responsibility for addressing some of the actions rather than it being a kind of institutional piece of work.
I always see it as, like you said, the students and staff being brought together. It takes a pair of hands to clap, so therefore students and staff have to meet somewhere in that partnership.
It's also important to celebrate because actually it's about hope and it's about empowering people. I think when you work in an EDI space, sometimes it can seem really slow progress, but actually things can change, things have changed, and they will change.
The university recognised the importance of engaging in Athena Swan because they recognise the imbalance in gender equality across the institution. It's a perfect platform not only to engage with this, but also to show leadership to the sector in doing this as well.
We believe that both charters have delivered tangible results. We've got 55.7% gender balance within the workforce and 50% at executive level. You know, across the university, the leadership team are really bought into it and delivering a really inclusive environment for change.
Doing any kind of anti-racist work requires a whole lot of hard work, a lot of effort, a lot of motivation. I think it's really helped to consolidate that, so we have a really clear vision of where we're at now, where we want to be, and how we're going to get to that point as well.
We actually help students to make a decision as to which university to go as well. So they decide to opt for us because we hold 2 charter marks, bronze for REC and Athena Swan silver.
It's helping to create a culture where everyone can thrive. So what we found is at the business school, it's helping us to consider other aspects, so an overall progress around EDI.
It couldn't just be a few individuals working in this area. We needed multiple stakeholders. So it involved academic staff from senior staff to quite junior staff. It involved professional services staff, and most importantly, it involved students.
Inclusion is everyone's business. Inclusion starts with I, and inclusion is a verb.